3 minutes. Here we go. Gonna go fast. Okay, so Blokable is not construction. It's Blokable. I was at Amazon working on physical retail. I worked on Amazon Go. I worked on Amazon Books. I could do a ton of innovation on the Amazon side. I could do almost no innovation on the physical construction side. At the same time, in Seattle, there was a giant housing crisis, homelessness, affordable housing. A big light went off, and I realized that the market was completely inefficient and constrained, and the main issue was inventory. So we thought, what if we built a product? What if you could order housing like you can order cars? What if customers could order hundreds at a time? What would the housing product of the future look like? So this is a Blokable. It's sitting just down the road from our manufacturing plant in Vancouver, Washington, by the Columbia River there. It's a beautiful atomic unit. This is the housing unit. This is what it looks like. Inside is gorgeous. It's really well appointed. It's really well thought through. It feels like a large space. Each Blokable is a sort of living unit on its own. We had it at the Urban Land Institute meeting last week, and so people walked in and they were in a really beautiful sort of studio apartment sitting in the middle of the city. It was quiet. It's really well built. It's gorgeous. Each unit also has its own operating system. So we built this from the ground up to be completely instrumented. We're measuring everything that's going on and giving people full control. Managers, community managers, property managers also have a full interface in Slack so they can see all the events that are going on, and they can build new software to communicate with people inside the units. So it's really a learning machine. And we think of it like every block is a node and every community is a network. So really thinking of these as smart devices that we can roll out and to form entirely new communities. So people have tried this before. It's really hard, which is good to know going in. But like other breakthroughs, it's all about team, market, and timing. This is our team. It's an incredible team. I don't think there's ever been a team that has this particular structure of architecture, industrial design, mechanical engineering, and manufacturing. We're going after this market, which is the missing middle. So this is the mid-story development that's happening in every major city in the United States right now, and it's basically where most of the housing is missing. And so think of mid-rises, 2, 3, 4, 5 stories full of apartments. We're going after those all day long. And we plan to really add value for developers. So all the way from automating the design process to really rapid preparation of foundation into autonomous manufacturing to increase the number that we can build, all the way to support so that we have an ongoing relationship with the developer. This is a virtuous cycle. The more projects they do with us, the more value they get from having a relationship with our company. For developers, we can save them 30% cost, 70% on the design phase, because most buildings design themselves once you understand all the limitations of land use and what the developer is trying to achieve. And then 50% build time. Projects like this, so this is a layout for a multifamily project that we were working on in Utah. This is something that we're working on with Compass Housing in Seattle, which is a scale-out modular program to deliver hundreds and thousands of housing units into the city to solve some of the major problems that are happening there. This was a difficult-to-build location on the Columbia River that we were working on with a developer in Portland. And this is a sort of time lapse of what's going on a couple months ago in our factory. It already looks very different from this. So we have 3 units in production right now. They're going to start to go on site in September, and we can't build fast enough.